What does VPE stand for? Anyone?
The Vice President of Education.
So who's the VPE of this club?
Gillian!
VPE, the title goes to the one who always sits nearby the door, as a door guard keeping an eye on everyone coming in. And the title also goes to the one who's very busy during the intermission, signing her name on the certificates and chatting with the GEs and LEs. Yes, I'm the VPE of this club. The door guard, Vice President Education. But for me, VPE also connotes very painful experience and, of course, very precious experience. So why is being VPE a painful experience? First, it's a tiring email circulation to invite the GEs and LEs. I have to write lots of emails. And sometimes I just so obsessive about the details, like my tone, my etiquette, that I spend the whole meeting writing, sending, and replying the emails to the GEs and LEs. And then after I send the invitation mail, I wait for good news, as if a love-stricken maiden anxiously waiting for her Prince Charming's love letters. I check the club email account at least. I check the club email account at least 3 times a day. But chances are, however, I receive no love letters at. Sorry, because I have a cold. But chances are, however, I receive no love letters at all, but receive such letters that excite me and then discourage me. And those letters often begin with the sentences like, Thank you for your invitation. It will be my honor to blah blah blah. Or, I'm most flattered and honored to receive this invitation from you. And then followed by however or unfortunately. Yes, that is really unfortunate. After I invited the GEs and LEs of the last few meetings of this semester, first I listed their names on my schedule book. Then I crossed out the names of those who said they couldn't come. And this time it ended up that I drew 20 crosses and broke my record. And even if I receive a positive email, I still have to write, after the invitation mail, I still have to write a confirmation mail, a reminder mail, and a thank you mail. Besides the tiring email circulation, arranging a joint meeting is another nightmare. Take the joint meeting with Young Ming Toastmasters, for example. Arranging the assignees was already hard. Still harder is to motivate our members to come. I really felt a bit frustrated when I knew that, except for the 4 assignees, none of our members could come with me. Finally, after I asked my deputies to invite our members ardently, the number of the participants became 9. aside from everyone's busy schedule, for my part, the lack of promotion may also be taken into account. And I have to admit that a year ago, when I was a Yolin Sheyuan who often skipped the meetings, I never visited our Toastmasters, so maybe I just deserve the punishment. Still, the precious self-fulfillment I've acquired from being the VPE far outweighs the painful experiences. Responsibility can cultivate and reinforce a person's capability. Now I would like to share what I've improved from serving as a VP. First, leadership skills. The VPE team is in charge of everything related to the meeting. And so that the workload is definitely heavy. As a leader, what should I do? First, I have to understand my 3 deputies and ensure the work is appropriately allotted to them based on their ability and personality. Then I strive to facilitate the transparency of communication among us. A mere gap between us can affect the effectiveness of the whole team. And since VPE is also in charge of the agenda setting, then contacting and discussing with the assignment takers, including encouraging the members to sign up for the positions, is also important. Sometimes I also have to consult the president or the past officers for advice. Then, if all have been done well, I just set the deadline, let it go, and take the role as a supervisor. Team building. Effective interpersonal communication and good managerial skills are qualities attached to a good leader. Besides leadership skills, visiting other Toastmasters, especially those relatively formal non-student clubs, and frequent contact with GEs and LEs help me build up my social skills. Whenever I visit other Toastmasters, I take the initiative in talking with the members there. Sometimes I really feel awkward and uneasy among those senior members in formal suits who are older than me by 20 years. Still, I try to be thick-skinned. I pluck up my courage and hand out my name card. Through observation, listening, and interaction, I learned how to behave myself on such an occasion. I learned how to shake hands, how to give proper responses, and how to greet. Every time I visit our Toastmasters, I feel I am being socialized. And receiving GEs and LEs is the same. I learned how to give I learned how to find appropriate topics and keep our conversation going. I secretly feel that I get more mature. So, very painful or very precious? The answer is clear. If I had had a chance to choose again, I would have definitely made the same decision to be the VPE.